Farming in Doon, just outside Ferban, County Offaly, Hughie Egan runs a herd of 85 Kiwi cross cows under a spring calving system. We caught up with Hughie to find a little bit more about his farm and his breeding plan for the oncoming season.
Background with the herd would have been Holstein Friesian winter milk herd. Back a few years back we decided to go all spring calving, crossbred the herd using Kiwi crosses to improve solids, low cost system to try and improve the solids profitability and try and make more money basically out of what the hand we were dealt with the farm we had. So the breeding policy here is Kiwi crosses on the Holstein, and this Holstein is left in the place. Beamer, Butte, Sierra, Buster were the bulls that were used last year. And we used between that and carrying 25 replacement heifers on an out farm. We use about 100 dairy straws at the start every year, and when there's 100 dairy straws used, we then refer to beef. The beef straws add more value to the product of the calf going out of the farm, and especially this year 2019 it was a bit of a battle to get rid of calves off the farm. So the beef calves, but generally what we used the last few years was Hereford, Angus and a bit of Belgian Blue. We were just picking them on anything that had go on the Kiwis, and like calving difficulty and gestation being the two most important things we'd be using. Definitely minus for gestation or even, and calving difficulty. We always try and keep calving difficulty around 2 or slightly below it if we could, which we seem to get with Angus and Hereford.
Also, for the 2019 breeding season, which is due to commence on May 7th, a team of 4 bulls, 2 Aberdeen Angus and 2 Hereford have been selected from the Dairy Beef Index that are positive for carcass weight and conformation, without being excessively hard calving for the dairy herd.
Interestingly enough, talking to my dairy advisor there, Jim Miles there in Teagasc, and Jim was informing me about this DBI index that was coming in. I'd heard about it before but hadn't done an awful lot of research in it. But the last week or that, before the breeding season begins, I was just looking at it there lately. Found it a great tool, a very important tool. The bulls be using there, as I picked out, was 2 Angus, A2163 with a calving difficulty 1.9, and TKR, which was a bull that I used last year and the year before anyway, with a calving difficulty 2.9, and they were the 2 Angus bulls, and the Hereford bulls was KZP there, 2.2 calving difficulty, and HE4045 at 3.2. So I probably used the other ones and the more mature cows, the higher ones.
Hughie stressed the importance of producing good quality calves for both himself, the dairy farmer, and the beef producer who will rear and finish the calf.
It's important for me as a dairy farmer to have an outlet for these calves, and I think it's important for us as dairy farmers going forward to make sure that we look after the beef lads as well, that they need to know what they're buying is going to leave them a margin on their profit at the end of the day when they're turning it out. I have return customers. I want to have return customers going forward, and I really need these boys to come back to me to take these yokes off me. So it's important that I can show them these type of figures, that we can both work together, ensuring I get a margin, get rid of my calf, get sale for my calf, and he has a margin at his end.